Ladies and gentlemen, change doesn't come overnight, but with the right habits, it can happen gradually, and those small steps can lead to monumental transformations. Today, I want to talk to you about 5 powerful habits that, when adopted, will have a profound impact on your life. These habits are not about perfection. They're about progress, about evolving into the person you are meant to be. First habit, start your day with gratitude. Gratitude is not just a word, it's a mindset, a habit, and a powerful tool for transformation. When you start your day with gratitude, it shifts your focus. Instead of waking up feeling overwhelmed or dreading the tasks ahead, you begin to notice the good things in your life, the blessings that are often taken for granted. Imagine opening your eyes in the morning and feeling thankful for the simple fact that you woke up. Many people didn't get that chance. Imagine feeling grateful for the ability to breathe, to move, to speak, to see the world around you. These are not small things. They are gifts that many overlook. In a world that constantly pushes us to chase more, to achieve bigger, and to compare ourselves to others, starting with gratitude is it's the first step in shifting away from a scarcity mindset where you always feel like something is missing to an abundance mindset where you realize that you already have so much to be thankful for. This shift doesn't come naturally to most people, especially in a culture obsessed with progress and success. But when you start every day with gratitude, it teaches your brain to look for the positives rather than the negatives. Gratitude can take many forms. It doesn't have to be a grand declaration or a long list of things you're thankful for. It could be as simple as appreciating the warmth of your bed when you wake up or the sunlight streaming through your window. It could be acknowledging the love and support of those around you, or even recognizing the opportunities you have that others might not. The key is to train your mind to recognize these moments and to feel deeply grateful for them. One of the most powerful aspects of gratitude is that it has the ability to shift your entire perspective on life. Imagine waking up and immediately thinking, today is going to be a good day because I have so much to be grateful for. This isn't about ignoring the challenges or struggles you may face. It's about setting a foundation of positivity before those challenges even appear. When you begin your day with gratitude, you're essentially telling your mind, no matter what happens today, I have enough to be thankful for. Gratitude doesn't just change your mood for the day, it has long-lasting effects on your overall well-being. Research has shown that people who practice gratitude regularly experience lower levels of stress and anxiety, better sleep, and even stronger immune system. Gratitude has the power to reduce negative emotions and enhance feelings of joy and fulfillment. It rewires your brain to seek out the good, to see the opportunities rather than the obstacles. It encourages you to focus on what's going right even when things aren't perfect. Additionally, gratitude fosters a sense of connection to others. When you take a moment to appreciate the people in your life, their kindness, their support, their love, you begin to realize that you are not alone in this world. You start to see that the people around you are there for you and that there is beauty in shared experiences. This fosters deeper relationships and strengthens bonds, allowing you to feel more supported and less isolated. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that gratitude is only for the good time in life, but the true power of gratitude lies in its ability to transform even the most challenging situations. When life throws curveballs, and it will, gratitude helps you find the silver lining. It doesn't diminish the difficulty of the situation, but it does provide you with the strength to face it with a positive attitude. When you can find something to be thankful for in the midst of hardship, you begin to see obstacles as opportunities for growth. The beauty of starting your day with gratitude is that it's a choice. Every morning, you have the power to decide how you want to start your day. You can choose to focus on what's wrong, or you can choose to focus on what's right. You can choose to begin with a mindset of scarcity or a mindset of abundance. And no matter what your circumstances may be, choosing gratitude every day is one of the most powerful habits you can cultivate. In a world full of distractions, negativity, and constant pressure to do more and be more, starting your day with gratitude is a simple yet profound way to regain control of your mindset. It is an act of rebellion against the noise, a reminder that you are enough and that there is always something to be thankful for. Second habit, embrace failure as a teacher. Failure is often seen as a negative experience, something to be avoided at all costs. But in reality, failure is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth and success. When we fail, we are faced with the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to become better versions of ourselves. The truth is, failure is not the end. It's a vital part of the journey toward achieving anything meaningful. It teaches us lessons that success never could. Many of us fear failure because we've been conditioned to view it as a reflection of our worth. In a world that prizes success, failure feels like a setback, something that signifies we are not good enough. But the reality is that failure is not a judgment of our abilities or our character. It is simply feedback. It tells us what didn't work, what needs to be changed, and what we need to improve. It is not a permanent condition, but rather a temporary circumstance that can be used as a stepping stone toward greater achievements. When we experience failure, it is important to approach it with a mindset of curiosity rather than one of self-doubt or frustration. Instead of asking ourselves, why did this happen to me? Or what's wrong with me? We should ask, what can I learn from this? Or how can I do better next time? These questions open the door to growth and self-improvement. Failure does not need to be seen as something to be ashamed of. In fact, it is a sign that you are pushing yourself, that you are trying new things and stepping outside your comfort zone. It's proof that you are daring to grow and evolve. Many of the world's greatest successes have been built on a foundation of failure. Thomas Edison famously failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. But he didn't see each failure as a loss. He saw them as experiments, as steps in the process of discovery. If Edison had given up after his first, 10th, or even 1000th failure, the world would not have benefited from his ingenuity. It was his ability to embrace failure, to learn from each setback, and to continue moving forward that led to his eventual success. Similarly, the most successful people in the world didn't get there by avoiding failure. They got there by facing it head on and using it as a learning experience. Every time they stumbled, they picked themselves up, analyzed what went wrong, and adapted. They didn't let failure define them. Instead, they let it refine them. They understood that each failure was a lesson in disguise, a valuable part of the learning process that would ultimately lead them to their goals. In fact, failure has the ability to teach us things that success cannot. Success often comes with praise and rewards, but failure comes with the most honest and valuable lessons. Failure helps us develop resilience, patience, and perseverance. It teaches us to be resourceful, to look for alternative solutions, and to keep pushing forward even when the path is difficult. Failure strips away the illusion of perfection and reminds us that it is okay to stumble along the way. It teaches us that success is not a straight line, but a winding road full of challenges and opportunities for growth. Failure also teaches humility. It reminds us that we are not invincible, that we don't always have all the answers. It keeps us grounded and helps us appreciate the value of hard work and persistence. It reminds us that success is not guaranteed, but rather the result of continual effort, learning. Without failure, we might become complacent, assuming that things will always go according to plan. But failure brings us back to reality and forces us to adjust, adapt, and improve. It is important to note that embracing failure doesn't mean resigning yourself to mediocrity or accepting defeat as a final outcome. Embracing failure means recognizing that it is a necessary and valuable part of the process. It means being willing to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them. It means having the courage to keep moving forward no matter how many times you fall. Failure, when viewed through the lens of growth, becomes a powerful tool for success. Instead of fearing it, we should welcome it, because with every failure comes a new opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to improve. The key is to not let failure define you, but to use it as a stepping stone towards something greater. By embracing failure, you will not only find success, but also discover the strength and resilience within you to face any challenge that comes your way.
Beneath the stars we whisper dreams. A violin plays soft, it seems. The night unfolds its velvet wings. We dance on air like fancy things. A crescendo builds with every beat. Our hearts, they dance in perfect heat. The world is ours in silent screams. We're floating high on whispering dreams. Together we are one sweet song. The night won't be too late, too long. Our melody will carry on in every note where we belong. The orchestra, it swells to life. The strings, they cut the dark like a knife. Your voice an echo in my soul. In every verse we find the goal. Oh, violins, they cry so pure. In every touch we find the cure. Your hand in mine, the music flows. In whispered dreams, the magic grows. Together